Hi, Ben here, and we're in the workshop and we're just in the process of gluing up a parang handle. Now this is going to be kind of exciting because we're just gluing these up for what we're going to call our elementary series. So they're going to be some of our popular tools with either natural canvas micarta or green canvas micarta as the options. So basically they're going to be in stock, available to buy at any time. And we're going to try and keep it simple so you haven't got all the options. You're not going to have lots of choices of liners and things like that. So it's going to be a real stripped back version of all our popular tools, but totally functional. All the same heat treatment, all the same fixings, all the same quality that goes into our standard range of tools, but basically just a stripped back version. So yeah, kind of exciting really. We're going to get this glued up. This is a natural canvas one, and I've just mixed some epoxy, and we'll just apply some of that to one of the handle scales. And what's great about the epoxy when you use the epoxy on this style of a full tang construction knife is that this marine grade epoxy creates a waterproof seal between the tang of the knife and the handle. So there's no way that any moisture is going to get in there. And let's face it, a parang is probably going to be one of the most extreme tools that's going to be taken to sort of wet environments, the jungle and things like that. So we want to make sure there's a good coating of glue on there, and then we apply a little bit of glue into those counter bores that are for the Loveless bolts that hold it in place, and a little bit in there for the thong tube as well. So we're going to use brass Loveless bolts. I really like Loveless bolts because it creates a fantastic mechanical fit as well. So you've got a real bomb-proof construction. And our little brass thong tube as well. So we apply that on there, make sure one of those is just sticking out, and then we can stick that on. So we can put this one handle scale on this side, and then we've got the other side prepped with some epoxy on. We've already got the other half of our Loveless bolts in those holes. Make sure it all lines up. I've got my trusty cordless, which is set to a particular torque setting. Wind those in. And like I say, this is why I love Loveless bolts, because they give this really lovely mechanical fit. They squeeze each side of the handle scales on there, and I know that that's going to be good and solid when it's all dried up. So now what I've got to do is just make sure that I just get rid of that excess. And what we're looking for is we want to make sure that we've always got that lovely bead of glue sticking out the front of the scale. That means that we've got that seal that we wanted to create. Clean off some of that excess. And then the important thing to do is clean out that glue from that thong tube. So yeah, this is natural canvas micarta on these. This glue takes probably about 24 hours to actually cure properly. So I make sure that I clean off any glue, put some clamps on it, and then I've just got to be patient then. So let it sit for 24 hours to fully cure, and then I can start shaping it. So we'll cut off the excess, those bolts that's sticking out, and then start taking it into the grinding room and start shaping those handles. Put a couple of these little clamps on it while it sits. So normally what I do is take it out of the vise and just pop it on a non-stick mat at the back of the bench just to let it dry. So we'll pop that with its friends. So we've got one parang glued up, and then we've got 4 Woodlanders glued up. So these are going to be our Woodlander 4-inch classics. Like I say, they've all got canvas micarta, either green or natural, no liners, brass Loveless bolts. These are all in the 3.5mm stock, and they're going to have the stonewash finish on there as well. So yeah, 24 hours we can start shaping these, cut the bolts off, and start to make them look more like a finished Woodlander. So here's some of the finished Woodlanders. So we made these a few weeks ago, and this one you've probably actually seen in some of the YouTube videos. So I've been taking it out in the field and putting it through its paces. So they're going to come with a nice textured micarta handle, so we're going to actually bead blast this so it gives it a really nice grip as well, so even if your hands are cold and wet out in the woods, you're still going to get plenty of purchase to it. It's still going to have our lovely contoured Coke bottle shaped handle to it, and obviously when it's blasted it gives everything this slightly nice matte finish to it as well. Stonewash finish on the flats, nice square back edge so you can actually use it with a ferro rod or a fire steel. You might have seen us using that one in the making feather sticks in the workshop the other day, making the fire. And they're going to come with a nice locking kydex sheath. So this is how it will look. So it's got a little belt dropper. Obviously you'll be able to choose whether you want a right-handed or a left-handed, and what you'll get is this lovely lock to it. So those are going to be the sort of the standard options on our elementary range. So the Woodlander 4-inch Classic. We're also going to have the same sort of option on our Nomads, so natural micarta or green micarta. So they're going to be available as well. And also the prangs. So this is one of our finished prangs. This is green canvas on this one. We were gluing up the natural canvas. But yeah, you can start to see that you're going to have a real nice choice of all our most popular tools. So really happy how these have come out. Obviously testing this one out in the field, it feels great in the hand. It's not too heavy, it's a nice compact knife. Yeah, so it works really well. So really excited about this new elementary series of tools. We're going to be having these available to purchase on our website in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, keep an eye on the website and we'll keep you updated on either on here on YouTube, or also follow us on Instagram at Craft Lab Knives, and you'll be updated as soon as these are available. So yeah, thanks for watching.